Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer are inspiring you to get your business right. They know the customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello, America, and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. Very nice to have you along with us today. We're here to remind you that small business is big business. Your business is our business.
So many of our listeners know we've been doing the 100-day challenge. We're coming down on the home stretch of this 100-day challenge. And for Eric had set himself up that said, in this next 100 days, I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to become debt-free. Debt-free. And for many entrepreneurs, this sounds like a dream come true. Can you imagine what it would be like the day you became debt-free? I remember for my husband and I, this was years ago, we had set ourselves up with a goal to become debt-free. Right. We had followed the Dave Ramsey principles of getting ourselves out of debt. And I remember standing in the kitchen with him, and we had written that very last check, and we didn't know anybody, anything, ever. How did that feel? It was the most euphoric feeling, because I think in our society today, Eric, being debt-free isn't a thing. Right. No. This is just the American way. Status is when you have debt and you're buried in debt and you're smiling through it. Right. You go to buy a car. How much do you want your payment to be? No. We don't ask that question. I simply want that car. Every time we think, can we afford it? We think, can we afford the payments versus buying the thing in total? So, but in order to do that, sometimes you need a little side hustle, a little something else to bring in a little extra revenue while you're either something to invest in and to fund your entrepreneurial business. Right. Instead of cashing out on your 401k or that big pocket of money you had set aside, maybe a little side hustle to help create some cash inflow inversion into your business. Right. Maybe it is to do something really big for your family, pay for college, get out of debt. Every now and then, a little side hustle, a little, what do they call it? Diversifying our revenue is a good thing. And it really is. And a side hustle simply implies just that. It's not forever. It's just that little temporary thing that you're going to do in order to get the thing done. I chose to do rideshare, right? I joined the company called Lyft, and I've helped several other people. In fact, even today, I helped another friend get a $930 signing bonus for starting to ride with Lyft. Say what? $930. Lyft's doing it right, folks. Uber only gives you 100, just saying. Let's okay, so ride sharing, could be one of those things. You remember when it used to be you'd go and deliver pizzas on Friday night, Saturday night to pay for Christmas or do something extra? I paid $150,000 off delivering pizzas. Right? Ride sharing is one of those things you could do as a side hustle. What about taking some of your expertise in your business and picking up some work as a freelance copywriter or designer? These are side hustles that you don't have to work too hard in order to get going. What you need is some momentum. You need a big win on the front side. You need results. You do. And so companies like Upwork and People Per Hour are always looking for freelancers and designers, all sorts of resources, something that you're probably really good at anyways. You're already an expert. Why not become an influencer? Launch an online course. Right? The demand for, have you seen all these e-learning courses that are out there? All over the place. Every day. Ron Howard is starting one to teach directing. Yes, for directing, for writing, for publishing, for coaching, all of it. Or another side hustle idea, try Amazon affiliates. If you link it up to your blog, you'll earn money every time that someone clicks on one of your links and purchases anything on Amazon within 24 hours. Why don't you become a coach? After IT, coaching is actually the second fastest growing profession in the world. And you can do it virtually these days, all sorts of digital platforms. You don't even have to be face to face. What about writing? If you are an excellent writer, you can actually ghostwrite for somebody else. Again, Upwork, Funds for Writers, and The Right Life, WRITE, The Right Life, all post ebook jobs on a regular basis. All these a little intimidating for you? Take a walk. Hello? No, not a hike. Take a walk with a dog. With a dog? Become a dog walker. Why not? There are those fun apps now that, kind of like rideshare. It's like rideshare, but you take care of people's puppies. There's an app called Wag, and you rideshare your puppy. I think that's kind of brilliant.
I think
that's kind of brilliant. What about physical products? Maybe you've got some fun things that you've created, some inventory that you've got sitting on a shelf somewhere. Kind of get really creative about selling some old inventory and old stock that is sitting on the shelves.
Did you know that you can actually take a job reviewing other people's resumes? Sites like Indeed and Upwork both hire people to review resumes. They tell you what they're looking for. They just need eyes on.
Yeah, they need that for editors too, right? We just need second eyeballs on a lot of things. And you think, if you think just for a minute, I could do that. How long could you do that? Just for a little while to make a difference in your financial situation.
Yep.
Spending time on Fiverr. They say you want to turn your time into cash, data entry, quick Photoshop jobs, proofreading.
Absolutely.
It's all right
Video
there.
Video creation, all of it. Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
And think about what you're good at already naturally that you could just do on the side in your off time. It's what we do in our downtime that separates us from the I wish I would-has to watch what I did.
During the time that when I was a professional stage magician and I wasn't booked all the time, before that happened, I went to eBay. I sold magic on eBay. And I paid my bills by selling magic on eBay. Absolutely.
Right. Or what's that other one? Etsy? No.
Etsy. Yep, that's for crafty,
that's what I'm thinking of.
Folks.
All sorts of websites out there.
The digital side of that is the Girls Network.
Pinterest.
That's the one.
Pinterest.
Yeah.
It's not a girls' network.
Yes, it is.
It's not a girls' network.
Clearly a girls' network.
What about this? We're all walking photographers now with our smartphones, right? We're all taking great pictures. So if you've got great game when it comes to taking pictures, why not start selling your work to websites that are looking for stock photos, such as Shutterstock and Dreamstime?
You can make money with what you got right now. Your voice.
My voice.
Your voice.
Like where are you going?
No. I'm keeping it right where it needs to be. Voiceover work is really lucrative and open to pretty much anyone with a distinctive tone or accent.
You should so do that. You have such a distinctive voice. Every time we meet people, they say, you have such a great voice, Eric.
I hear you should be in radio all the time.
Yeah. Maybe you should think about that.
I should.
Think about that. What about tutoring? Trying out tutoring. Again, we're talking about some side hustles, some quick cash, a little infusion into your business, into your financial situation, pay off some holiday bills. Because I'll tell you what, when we are overburdened financially, it's hard to make really smart decisions for our business.
True.
You never want the money to get in the way of you growing your business and fulfilling your dreams. So some side hustles just might be the ticket for you.
I knew somebody who actually made money filling out online surveys.
Or secret shopping.
Secret shopping. Most favorite. People pay you to go shopping.
Eric and I used to get paid. We used to do some customer service when we were working in customer service. People would train us or pay us to go off and do secret shopping. It was kind of fun.
Yeah, it was.
Tutoring, if education is your thing, online tutoring can be a great earning potential. There's people that are looking for help with their homework on a website called EduBoard, EduBoard.
EduBoard.
Yeah, so great at science, at math, at history, geography, all of that. English, teaching English. There's a huge demand for native English speakers to Skype with pupils on the other side of the pond, on the other side of the world.
Why don't you teach Russian?
Why don't I teach Russian?
Right.
I'm pretty sure I'd have to speak Russian.
Oh, it's because you don't know. You don't know. Oh, I got you. Stick with English. That works.
Right? Are you going to teach Russian?
Maybe.
You've got one sentence. Go ahead.
Как вас зовут?
I knew.
Меня зовут Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Я фокусник. Yeah. What?
And you're a magician?
I am.
Named Eric?
That's correct.
I like it. Okay, I can understand Russian.
Move to Virginia.
It doesn't say that.
It says become a VA. What?
Yeah, you can get paid to do other people's admin without even having to go to the office.
Oh, that's a virtual assistant.
Right? We've all done it.
VA.
We've all hired them. Why not become one? Again, just temporarily. Just for a little side hustle, little gig, short term, while you are creating that investment into your business. Don't allow the excuses of not enough time, not enough money get in the way of what it is you want to accomplish.
Right. And how about this one for a final one? You can get paid to house sit.
Sit on a house.
No. In the house.
In the house.
Turn on the lights, turn off the lights at the appropriate times, maybe even check the mail. Sounds pretty cool, huh?
The website is called Mind My House, where you can search for job listings. And I know people that did that professionally, full time. That's all they did was house sit. They didn't even own their own space.
Folks, this is America. You can do whatever you want. There's no excuse for not making money.
Or rent your room, Airbnb.
There you go. All right, that's a good one as well. We have to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. More positive business talk just ahead. Professor Eli will be in the house. You know him. You love him. Your Marketing University. We'll be back right after these messages.